Hello everyone, it's me Alex once again, but it's been quite a long time since I've made any type of content whatsoever. I kind of fell off the face of the earth after my Final Fantasy video. For a sad but good reason. The sad reason is the laptop I was using finally died. After 7 years, I had a good run. But now, I have to wait until I get probably a proper not gaming, but a really powerful rig. So I don't have to worry about, laptops breaking and not being able to fix the parts or get new parts or whatever. But regardless of that, I have to I can't even speak. I have to use my phone in order to even record videos now. Because my camera, again, it's so backwards with how it wants to record videos. I'll record the video and I'll try to import it through Windows, and it comes out as an MOD file, I believe it was called, and it never did that before, like ever, on like Windows 7. It was only until about Windows 8.1 and then 10 where it really was like, okay, I have to go get myself a video converter just to make it MP4. That's probably why the videos look like kind of trashy in terms of their quality and lighting. Speaking of lighting, you can probably tell that there is a bit of a ring light here. It's awesome. I can adjust it to whatever I need to. Right here, it seems like it's fine. I'm not being blinded by the light, but it's enough to kind of see me and have somewhat of a background. And you can also tell that I'm in a different, room. I used to be upstairs where I would have a lot more recording space, and now I'm pretty much stuck in a smaller room. If I had a smaller bed, that would probably fix the issue, but what are you gonna do? So, what are we gonna be talking about? We're going to be talking about how I'm just going to be doing vlogs for a good amount of time until I can get a proper computer, because this is literally the only way I can put content out there. And I'm having a lot of brain farts right now. I can't seem to access information that I want to. This could be actually a good little story time. So, back in the end of May of 2019, I went into the hospital for brain surgery. Whoa, you guys are probably gonna be like, what the fuck? Why didn't you tell me that? Didn't think it was necessary, but it was finally something I just wanted to talk about. Kind of give myself some content to start with. But yes, I went and had brain surgery to stop my epilepsy. It's called schizencephaly, a very, very, very rare variation of seizures, I guess you can put it. I don't know how I can't spell it, so good luck looking it up. But what they basically did is they jammed some rods right through my scalp into my brain. They did some testing, and then they were like, okay, here's where the seizures are. But before they did that, this was the coolest part, but also the most disturbing part. They brought in a machine, and they were doing some mapping for my brain. And then they would say, hold your arm out. And I would. And they say, do you feel anything yet? It's like, no. Then they start turning up another dial. And then this arm just drops dead. I can't even, I was looking at it and then I couldn't feel my arm. I couldn't move it. My hand, it was just like, it felt like somebody ripped my arm off and just put a fake one on there for the meantime. Like a prosthetic leg or whatever the heck they call those. Yes, I am uncultured when it comes to naming things that I should know. So after that happened, they went in and saw, okay, we can take this part of the brain out. And we can't touch anything else, otherwise it will physically damage me more than it has. And the physical damage itself that they did cause wasn't honestly too bad. I just have a little bit of a peripheral vision issue, but that's I'm getting used to it. But regardless of that, when they were doing the brain mapping as well, I was like seeing myself in some type of theater. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Then a blinking light in the corner, and it was an interesting experience overall. I would not recommend having brain surgery unless you absolutely need to. Great hospital, though. Great hospital. The room they had is better than most hotel rooms, which was like, what the fuck? Why? What? If they could just get rid of all the hospital-style stuff in there and I could get like a rug or whatever, I would take it as an apartment room. Because you got your own bathroom in there, you know, a decent amount of space. You had a big TV on the wall that you could, then they had the, you know, the hospital table thing come over, and there was a tablet attached to it that you can control the curtains, the lights, and the TV. And I was just like, that sounds amazing. Absolutely amazing. But the recovery process has not been easy whatsoever. A lot of mental breakdowns here and there. And then the recovery as well was giving me some eyesight issues to the point where I was pretty much blind. Like, I could not see like this far away. It was really bad. Like, really, really bad. But eventually I was able to maneuver and I can see better now. Not amazingly, but, you know, it's better than being blind, I can tell you that. And I think some of my hearing has disappeared. Disappeared over time. But, again, where I'm at now, I can deal with it. I have my scar that's supposed to be over here is starting to finally go away. But, meh. Honestly, at the end of the day now, I'm just like, well, it happened. You know, I went through the surgery and I think it was about 15 days in the hospital. That was it. Yeah, really. I could go into more depth, like having random panic attacks there and the seizure experience, but anyone with epilepsy knows what it's like. I have a rare kind, though, where it's a focal seizure, where it just starts from one side, mostly my left hand or arm, and it will go right down the leg, and then up the face, and then it will slowly go over the rest of my body. And then who knows what happens after that. I've gone down with epilepsy problems multiple times. Not to the point where I, go into the grand malls, but one funny instance at work at one point before they said you need to go get yourself fixed. And with COVID being a thing, I don't really want to go back to the place that I was working at because of the public. I didn't want to scare a customer, so I was a deli clerk, and I said to him, "Oh, hold on!" I dropped something like my pen or something. I think I said to him, and I just had to lay on the ground. I'm smacking the floor looking for it, and then I got back up after the seizure was over, and I said, "Oh, okay, I found it. We're all good." Didn't scare the person, but I did scare 2 other customers at one point. As for why it was getting worse, I honestly don't know. But they said if I didn't get this thing done, I would have been basically a mental vegetable. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be able to remember anything, which I'm already having issues remembering, like, things within maybe a few minutes of each other. so I'll end up repeating myself, and editing will be a bitch on my phone. But I don't know. That's about it. I mean, that's what honestly has happened to me over the ever since mid 2019 to now. In terms of gaming stuff, there's been a lot, and that's going to require its own kind of video. Like, what do I think of the Switch? Yes, I'm late to the party on that. I have the Switch. I've had the Switch for a while, but never really dove into it. This is more so a test video to kind of see where I can improve, like, the lighting and, get my speech going back up again. Not being afraid of the camera. Well, that's about it, actually. Yeah. Anyway, my name is Alex, and I will be seeing you later.